Both teams
All
are
right,
calling
I think
ready.
everybody's finally ready. That's right. We are good to
Here we
go.
Match 2 of set 1. That's right.
All right, let's go. Looks like everybody's here. Everybody's ready. Let's do it, baby. Here we go. All right, my boys have they've played 2 really, really good games on this map. We need one now, right? We don't want to go out. Don't want to go out 0-2 today. Let's get to a game 3.
This was our map where it was close. So we are bringing Ohio again. Alex really liking that Ohio. Vert in a Des Moines, Kellogg's in a Napoli, Spork and Sit in Moskvas, Kimmy and Kit in their Marso and Ragnar.
On the opposite of the map, spawning in the green, my boys in INGEN bringing Ohio, double Moskva, Venezia, Minotaur, Gearing, and Daring. This is basically the lineup they've been running on this map. What we ought to see, if memory serves, will be Daring, Moskva, Venezia, and Minotaur headed north, Gearing, Moskva, and Ohio heading south to A. That's to be
a lethal combination for the destroyers, especially bigger destroyers that we're bringing, like Marso and Ragnar.
That
you do
ought
not
to
want
be
to run afoul of that.
Yeah, that ought to be how this shakes out. And that does indeed look like what we're seeing here on early deployments.
And both my DDs are going to C, so this is a bit risky.
Woo! It's going to be fun because I'll tell you straight up, Ocean is not afraid with his Minotaur, man. He fears nothing on this map, I promise you.
This is going to get very messy very quickly.
Well, we know the early rumble's going to be at C. I'm sure we'll keep the camera pointed that way. Even the Ohio's going that way. Now, that is something I don't think I had anticipated. That will make a difference in how the cruisers work out.
As is our Ohio.
Yes, I'm talking about your Ohio. I'm talking about your Ohio.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, well, like, both teams, given, like, the limited time to prepare, most teams are probably going to be running similar strategies on the maps on both days. So it's entirely possible that one of ours has seen your games and gone, okay, they send all their cruisers C, so we're going to bring the battleship up there to counter those cruisers.
It's very possible, because we played this map twice yesterday with the same strat, the exact same strat we're deploying now. So it's simply a question of how quickly Ocean Man wants to pop his radar. The Marceau almost in radar range, less than a kilometer now, as he's continuing to move up. There we go. Kimmy is in range of the radar. Anytime he wants to pop it, there it goes.
And, and like Kimmy spotted it. He's baited the radar. Held his course for the moment. Try and get to bait the shots out. First salvo misses. Shells coming in.
The Napoli shells are going to miss. It's the Ohio salvo he's got to look out for. And actually, the Ohio salvo is going to be short because he turned his engines back on.
That British acceleration. And Kimmy almost getting the cap before finally getting hit and reset. But now your guys, obviously, with your gearing at A, you're going to get the cap first.
I will say it feels like there's maybe a bit of a misplay here. Our Moskva has his radar up as well. I'm a little surprised to see them call for that, but they did. So now, at the moment, both of our radars at sea will be on cooldown for a couple of minutes.
Ohio shots in at Moskva, just missing the nose. But like, with both radars down, I think Kimmy's going to try for it. Still got his speed boost up. Kit's coming in as well, but Kit's nose on. Ooh, decent hit from the Moskva on Kimmy there. That looked to be blind.
Soap Gray pushing into the cap. Doesn't know the Ragnar's there, but he's going to find out in a minute as soon as he gets radared, I'm sure. It's either that he's just about to cross in the Moskva radar range. There he does. Ragnar radar range a kilometer away.
There's the radar. It's up.
Yep, there's the Moskva radar.
And do you want to be this daring?
No, I really don't. Between the Napoli, the Marceau, and the Ragnar.
Oh, Kitana taking a
but he's got lots of friends. Oh, the Venezia SAP paying off. Lots of shells looking for Ocean Man. No dice as Kitana losing half his HP for that play. Moskva radar still has Soap Gray lit.
Kimmy's probably going to get the cap, though. Those torps are not a threat.
They haven't gotten a reset. One of them is actually... No, he'll be able to dodge it easily. Does look like they are going to pick up the cap for the moment. But But I'm
Meanwhile,
sure
Spork and Vert at B, just playing it safe. They've done a decent bit of damage to your gearing of Azuma.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Alex is holding their sort of central positioning so he can respond to either flank if they need the battleship over there. Though, so far, we're up on health, but our destroyers are both damaged.
Soap's
and yours
daring.
are mostly okay.
Soap's daring, edging back into the cap, waiting to pick up the Marceau. There he does. Waiting for his teammates to put shots down on him. Drive him out of the cap.
Veni and the Mino in that position, they don't have particularly good shots.
They don't really at the moment.
Coming in. Obviously, Venezia and Mino are very agile cruisers.
Ooh, big hit on the Venezia. Yeah.
Yep. Daring is contesting C.
Little surprised to see Hanamarusha turning in here.
Kimmy's obviously firing his torps, but looks like Soap's going to be okay. Obviously, with his Hydro, he'll definitely be okay.
5 minutes gone. All of the fighting has been at sea, more or less. That's where all of the impactful plays are being made at the moment.
Yep. Obviously, I don't think your Ohio has been spotted at this point. So Verton the Des Moines is about to potentially run into a big problem. If the Ohio just tries to push at him, that might force my team to go for something at sea. Looks like Kellogg's is starting to work up the flank.
It is a 3v2 down here at B that gives with the battleship kind of making a bit of a force multiplier, gives them the opportunity to make a big play there.
Looks like some focus has been called on to the Moskva of Dilario.
Yep, continuing to retreat, trying to find some cover back there. Oh, another good hit on the Ragnar, down to 10k.
Yep. Ooh, please buff Azuma's Moskva please buff Azuma's gearing has been spotted and is caught between the two radar cruisers. Ooh, is Vert gonna roll the dice? Ooh,
oh my goodness!
30k.
Oh goodness gracious! The Ohio makes his presence known as Ajima trying to get out of there, but down to 3,600 HP. They're gonna get him. No, they're gonna get him. He can't escape both of them.
3,100.
Unless 600. The radar is out completely, he can't possibly
Even
escape.
Alex in the Ohio is engaging. Can Sport get another salvo one? He is burning. Oh, sorry, that's not burning. That is an engine dead. Shots
one,
out,
I would say a single shell will do it. There it is.
Yep,
that's a big kill for you guys. Really wish they hadn't made that mistake.
Ooh,
big hit on the Moskva.
Kellogg's at Ocean Man. Kellogg's at Ocean Man. Big hit on Mino
big
as
hit.
well.
Big hit from the Napoli here.
Obviously, there's all the torps in the water. Kellogg's, please turn. Please turn, Kellogg's. Or just slow down. That works too.
All the shells looking for this Napoli right now as the daring AP chips in.
That's a bad turn. Is he going to fall afoul of the Minos torps?
He's moving pretty quickly. Let's find out.
He's accelerating.
I think he's going to be able to dodge most of them. He might take one, maybe.
Ooh,
nope, he's gonna take one in the stern.
Yep, okay. But he's damage controlled, he's popped his hail, he's got everything going. Ocean Man's obviously going to try and radar him.
Radar's already up.
Yep.
They feel like they've made the Napoli, the Napoli's made a mistake. They're trying to punish him for it. It looks like 4 or 5 ships focusing him right now.
Absolutely.
Can they continue to see him in there? They can. Under 10k and falling.
Yep. And
now they're
shooting back.
He's finally dark now. They no longer have eyes on him. But down to 4,300 is Kellogg's.
Yep.
That's a huge chunk of health to evaporate.
Absolutely. On the other flank, Vert and Peyton are playing Ring Around the Roses, but Vert's got the problem of Admiral Austin Mars's Moskva.
Yep.
The moment he turns to try and run around the island, he'll be in serious trouble. Alex is coming back to help.
Alex's Ohio rotating south as Peyton trying to punch Sporkhead in the nose. Does get a good punch in.
Kit's trying to engage the bow on Veni. It's a bit of a risk. And Kit's thinking about contesting the camp, decided against it. He's just going to drop back. Obviously got to watch their angle against the Venezia sap, because even 2 forward turrets can do a lot like they just did. Kit's suffering quite badly. I think at this point, Kit just needs to fall back.
Yep, they're pulling him off the cap. INGEN moving out to about a 50-point lead.
Vert made the turn. He managed to run the guns.
He did. The Moskva took one salvo at him and didn't get much out of it. So, unfortunately, that didn't work out. Peyton now rotating back, flipping his guns, waiting for Vert to come around the south side of this island.
Vert's seen that. Spork would be talking to him, telling him, no, Ohio's turning.
Yep.
It looks like, is Alex going to try and take A? Because we can't really contest C anymore. And you have 2 minutes 30 on the clock to be able to take this map. Vert's desperately trying to reverse to avoid Peyton shooting him.
Now the Moskva starting to chip away at Vert as well from the HE to the north. Peyton with the over-the-shoulder shot back into Sporkhead's bow. Doesn't get a ton out of it. A little bit.
Yep.
Now Alex is Ohio coming in.
Yep. Kimmy... Ooh, bad hit on Kimmy's Marceau from the Venezia. Your Venezia of Hanamashu, he did very, very well. Very excellent handling of the ship.
Yeah, pretty much everybody on your team at sea is clinging to about 25% HP. It feels like it's time to move up. I would think if it were me, I'd be moving Delirio up. Kimmy's getting quite low now, 2,000 HP.
Suffering. Who
can we see? We can't actually right now we can only see the Moskva. Everybody else is dark at the moment. 90 seconds.
For Alex's Ohio to just throw his ship into A and engage the Ohio.
Well, now he's got a broadside salvo coming in from Peyton to his south.
That could hurt.
It could. It does.
Not as bad as it could have been.
No, it could have been worse, but it was still a solid 20k.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Alex hasn't pretty much been shot at the entire match, and they're gonna drive him into A here in a minute. We really have got to
10 on the. Yep.
We've got to secure a kill up at C to lock this game up, but everybody's retreating now. They know they just have to preserve their health and bide their time for Alex's play down at A.
It's like Vert's getting his heal up. Is he going to try and help Spork try and finish off Peyton quickly? Peyton is spotted. How far's... Okay, Austin is in position to keep Alex spotted and therefore keep him decapped. Oh, but Spork's gone forward and your Moskva's got his broadside.
Didn't get much out of it.
No, Spork got lucky there.
Alex stepping onto the cap buys time. I'm really surprised Delirio is still sitting in this position at C. He has nothing to shoot at, nothing to do. Why wouldn't you be bringing him up? I don't understand. Now, admittedly, we win in 60 seconds, even on the strength of a single cap. So at this point, I think it's about trying to make sure Peyton stays in the game and just waiting it out. At least I think that's the play.
Yeah, Vert's engaging now. 32k, and there's a heal going up though. Trying to get some perma-fires on the Ohio. Obviously, Vert's got to be very careful here. Can basically only get his single forward turret in play.
Yeah, if he comes up too
Gets
forward.
The fire.
Peyton
Double
will
fire on. Okay,
Peyton give him the stern guns. Peyton's still looking for that shot with the stern guns anyway.
Yep. 30 seconds on the clock.
Gets at least a full pin out of it.
Yep. Don't think you can take that much health off a Ohio in that time.
Not in 20 seconds. Not without torpedoes or a better angle than this.
Yep.
Looks like we're going to hang on to win, just even though being down a ship, we've controlled the sea cap. We've pushed everybody off. And we're going to force a game 3, boys. Woo!
Yep, indeed.
Oh, and the kills
goes down at the last second.
At the end, Vert's like, screw it.
Yep, no, absolutely. So, 1-1 with Riposte to decide.
Oh my. Riposte is a map where anything and crazy things frequently happen. Yikes. Yikes, ladies and gentlemen.